Sepulchre of the Sinistral, the prequel to The Mystery Man by Doal. A few days ago, a contact of mine informed me that a spy had some information for me. Apparently, this spy has been slowly relieving the Hammerites of their possessions. His name is Alexei, a rather scruffy-looking fellow. When we met, I could tell by the way he looked at me that he was up to no good. But the fact of the matter was that he had an assignment for me, and the rent needs to be paid. He wanted to sell me a key that would open the tomb of Golatus. It's located in a Hammerite shrine that was sealed off not too long ago, due to some catastrophe that left hundreds of Hammerites dead in its wake. Apparently there's a magic sword that is sealed down there, as well as numerous other treasures and trinkets. Even if the seal should break, few would dare to venture into the depths of that cursed tomb. I have a bad feeling about this, but I accepted his proposition anyway, and bought the Earth Ward. Now all I have to do is open the seal on Golatus' tomb, and help myself to its treasures. The payoff should be worth the risks. If the rumors I've heard are true, then the amount of treasure buried down in the tomb is enormous. Time to get my equipment ready. I have a feeling this won't be easy. Hey guys, name's Finn, playing some picture with no words. It's the prequel, like I've already said. Going to be playing as Garrett, and I seem to recall him saying in Mystery Man that he straight up bought the sword, but in this one the story is changed to he bought a key to get the sword, but I guess that's okay. Whoa now, there, buddy, what have we got? Golatus' tomb has been sealed and is hidden somewhere near the old chapel. Use the Earth Ward to get inside. Okay, so we're not inside already, good. There's bound to be treasure, find 5,000 loot, and if the last mission is anything to go by, there's going to be like 23,000. You don't know how much about the Mazamune, which is, they just said was the name of the sword now, and never said it before. Search the tomb for some additional information. Rumor has it that Arek's scepter is hidden somewhere, so find that. Okay, the Horn of Gades or whatever. Get that one. Okay, so the Mazamune, get the sword, and then get the information about the sword, and then I guess a sepulchre is a fancy way to say tomb or something. So let's go. Oh, got an Earth Ward. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff, and there's probably going to be lots of undead, so I should probably buy all kinds of thingies. Like, I've got enough ropes, probably, I don't know, I'll buy 3 waters, because honestly, it's like, doesn't really cost hardly anything. A couple of flash bombs, a healing, a fire arrow or 2, and, you know, a couple of holy waters, and possibly, like, another flash bomb. That seems like a fairly good, well-rounded equipped thing for equips. Back to the old, keys. There we go. Well now, this looks a lot like definitely being a cathedral. There's a dead zombie. He's not a real zombie, but just like a dead one. Do I seem to remember something? I can't remember if it was a joke or in a bit of lore, or if it was actually a thing that if you took that one dead zombie from the original mines and somehow picked it up and dunked it in water, something weird would happen, or something. I don't really remember. This guy seems to be real, however. No, he's not. He's just a corpse that you can't pick up. Well, instead of going in through the front door, I'm instead going to try to go around the back, except maybe that's where I'm supposed to go, so, oh, I get a sneak peek preview inside. So, I can just go, oh, that's, okay, it's the cathedral. It's an abandoned cathedral because it's all smashed. You know, those looters, you just can't trust them with anybody's 1 penny. It's just a really sad sort of world. Hope I'm not alerting anybody, but it seems that the grounds are actually really groundful and big, and everything works the way I expect it to. It's kind of, it's crazy. But no, they're both just totally locked, so maybe, I don't know which way is the real way and which way is the cool side questy way, and I want to go the cool side questy way as I normally do. So, you know, excuse me there, sir. I'm just gonna have to find out. Oh, now you climb up. Sure, now you climb up. Well, that's pretty amazing, I guess. Well, what have we here? It's a sign. By the order of the Hammer, this cemetery has been sealed. Only with the special blessing of Brother Osmar may any Hammerite enter this shrine. I see. So, I can't get it. I need keys for just about absolutely everything. I do, however, have ropes, which could let me access a thing. It's kind of crazed. Well. I'm definitely... These are like weird torches. They're like constructions built to hold torches that kind of look like something that might be built to hold an electric light, but instead it's a torch and it's just like a big old roof above it. And I still can't get in, but I can still get up with a rope. Well, this mission is starting out quite puzzling, and I'm kind of liking it for some reason. Did I hear a little... Oh, hey. What was that? It was like... It made two sort of sounds, and there's a chest with nothing in it again still. Is he still on that nonsense? At least it wasn't locked. Well, maybe it, well, I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that switch did something, presumably speaking. You know, maybe I have to flip both of the switches at the same time by using portals. Thinking with portals is the new way in the Thief game. I mean, I don't know. Just not at all, but, oh, hey, that worked. I don't know why that worked for, but, taking my rope back prematurely for some reason. Okay. Brother Ozma, please tell the new acolytes to stop taffing around. I caught some of them the other day taking speed potions from the tower chests and trying to jump off the roof. One of those fools slipped and fell off. The taffer was lucky he only broke his leg. Let us teach these acolytes a lesson. We don't want any more accidents around here. Brother Harold. I see, so it's like a hint to do stuff, is it? Well, hints to do stuff is a thing I like, and these are very suspicious things, like trapdoors all over the freaking place. So, I guess I'm supposed to get onto the roof of the cathedral thing there, so let me just, fail. Let us begin to try it again. Nope. Perhaps I should start from here. That seems like an amazing idea that's not doomed to fail. Oh, yeah, it isn't. Well, wow, my reward is like a dinky little purse with actually quite a lot of loot and a trapdoor that actually doesn't open, but would have been really awesome if it did. That's amazing. Now, how do I get back down without killing myself like a freaking lemming here? I don't know, man. Lemmings don't even jump off cliffs. That was a cruel joke perpetuated by people whom like to not care about animals. It's pretty great. I mean, I guess that was really my reward. So I just, pardon me, just, you wasted my speed potion there, but it seems like really the only actual thing left for me to do is to go into the cathedral by the front door. Kind of reminds me of that busted old cathedral in the original game. It's what it is. Can I unlock anything? Oh my god, I can unlock a door? I'm just so gosh darn happy. I'm gonna marry my sister. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, you see, and you know, now's as good an occasion as any, but no, whatever. I'm just gonna open every single door because that's just what I do. It's like the victory dance. It's a very long and complicated dance involving skill with lockpicks, and this is just a closet with a ladder. Oh, I see. Now, I don't know which floor to explore first. I'm just like, this is a smorgasbord of actual, you know, missionary, as opposed to that other mission I played today, which was a training mission, and this is like a real one, and I'm like, oh my god. Ambience? Or did somebody hear me? Nope. Well, they didn't hear me, possibly, but they are definitely there. They're very there, so I'm going to instead run away. I'm not going to go down, because that might be actually where I need to go for the real mission. Instead, I'm going to explore this place. You know what? This is like... This is almost like really inspired by the haunted cathedral, you know? In fact, well, okay, it's not... It's different, but it might be based on it or something? I don't know, it's... Curses, I dropped my coin purse on the roof before I slipped and broke my leg. The door here is stuck and won't open. How am I going to get onto the roof now? If I close the shutters in the towers, I didn't need to use speed potions to jump on the roof. There's no way I can jump there in my present condition. I suppose I will have to wait until my leg heals and then jump on the roof again. Yeah, stop jumping on the roof, man. There will be no more monkeys jumping on roofs. Okay, I didn't... That note... was a little, like, vague or something like that, but, so it's okay. I can observe and look over my subjects, ruling over the vile wretches. There's a guy on the cross. It's very religiously offensive. It's a good thing I'm not offended, because even if I were religious, I would, being who I am, probably realize that, like, you know, sticks and stones. Anyways, the Journal of Brother Harold. Is that the guy whose voice I did before? I don't know. We have been given the task of restoring this ancient Hammerite chapel. It seems that there are also several famous Hammerites buried in a nearby cemetery. We have not explored it yet. Brother Ozma is in charge of this expedition, and he insists that our first priority is to repair the chapel. The acolytes have restored a room for him on the second floor, while the rest of us have taken residence in the basement. While the acolytes busy themselves with the repairs, me and Brother Ozma will begin exploring the graveyard behind the chapel. The other Hammerites have been tasked with guard duty. There may still be some undead lurking about. Duty. We have discovered an old Hammerite tomb underneath the graveyard. Brother Ozma seems concerned and insists that going forward I stay behind and assist the acolytes with the repairs. Thankfully, none of the books in the chapel library were damaged. Some of them are empty, yet most of them contain the details of the construction of the chapel, as well as various Hammerite scriptures. One of them states that an ancient sepulchre was discovered underneath the graveyard behind the chapel. There was an old waterway beneath the graveyard that was connected to it. We don't have to worry about it, since an earthquake pushed it deep underground a long time ago. The last record here indicates that Brother Rastaban, Brother Shaga, and a full regiment of Hammerites left to explore the sepulchre, which, by the way, is a word I had to look up the pronunciation of. Unfortunately, I can't find any records that indicate what became of the Hammerites that were stationed here back when the chapel was initially built. Could this be linked to that mysterious sepulchre that was recently discovered? I will continue my research and share any findings I discover with Brother Ozma. There must be a record in here with some kind of explanation. Oh man. Oh man. It looks like plots are thickening already, and hammer chains are a-chaining, and this is like a very different room with carpet, and there's no place for carpet in a Let's Play in cathedrals, sorry, because they have to be floors and reverent type floors. Carpets are not reverent, they're made with very pollutive processes involving lots of water use. Water is incredibly pollutive. Okay, Brother Ozma. Ozma. Yeah, Ozma. It sounds like there's some kind of word that sounds like that I've heard before. I don't know. Oh wow, it's a slow opening door, or slopening. Wow, he's dead, y'all. It's a shocker. Brother Ozma's key. At least he doesn't come back alive. There's his tiara, you know. A tiara. You know, the Hammer Church is very tolerant. They allow dudes to wear tiaras if they want. Oh. There's also a thing over here, but yeah, oh. The Journal of Brother Ozma. Initial work has begun on the reconstruction of this old chapel. It is in fairly good shape, yet still requires quite a few repairs. Our records indicate that the last Hammerite activity here was a very long time ago. Two very famous Hammerites, Brother Shaga and Brother Rastaban, were stationed here back then. Brother Shaga was a master blacksmith, while Brother Rastaban was well known for his ability to contain evil spirits and the undead. Nothing can go wrong with that. We are slowly making progress with the repairs. Thankfully, we have brought quite a few acolytes here with us. Among them, Armagoth and Alexei seem the most interested in restoring the chapel and uncovering its history. Alexei, huh? Armagoth? Nice. Sounds like a freaking, like, huge mech with, like, an emo in it. Oh, no, that was very mean. There is a very old Hammerite graveyard behind the chapel, yet we haven't had a chance to explore it yet. According to some ancient texts in the library here, there is an ancient sepulchre underneath the graveyard. You don't say. Its origins are unknown. It was discovered by Brother Rastaban. There used to be an old waterway directly underneath the graveyard that was connected to the sepulchre, but an earthquake has buried it deep underground. You don't say again. We've begun exploring the graveyard and discovered an old Hammerite tomb. I'm troubled by this discovery. You don't say. The third, where there is an evil aura emanating from deep within the tomb. We will have to be very careful from here on in. Archpriest Goladas will be joining us soon. I am certain that he will be able to appease the evil spirits. This is a disaster! Archpriest Goladas and a dozen Hammerites went into the tomb to fight off the undead, when all of a sudden an earthquake tore open the ground beneath them. Only 3 Hammerites managed to escape the tomb. I went to investigate, and it appears they have fallen into the old waterway connected to the ancient Sepulchre. This is horrible. I'm certain that they are still alive, yet I am not sure if there is a way out. There is nothing we can do without risking the lives of more of our brothers. I have ordered the acolytes to begin repairs to the tomb. I don't want any more accidents to happen. Nor acolytes to happen. Let's take that birth control. I'm praying for the safety of Archpriest Goladas and our fellow brothers. There must be a way out of there. More bad news! A week after the incident in the tomb, Brother Harold's daughter Rydia suddenly passed away. She had been sick for quite a while. Her condition was unknown. It looked like she was feeling better when we arrived here. We buried her in an unused room in the tomb beneath the graveyard. What do you want to bet? There's a female zombie there somehow. Brother Harold refuses to leave her side. He left me no choice. The evil aura has grown stronger since the incident. I sealed him in Rydia's tomb. Builder grant him strength. Oh, that's not going to happen. We are done here. We will finish the repairs of the chapel and be on our way. I fear that our continued presence here will bring us nothing but bad luck. The repairs have been completed to the tomb, but there is still an opening that leads to the waterway which remains to be sealed. The evil aura is growing stronger. I can feel it inside the chapel now. I've sealed the tomb with a special earth ward and locked the gates to the graveyard. Before sealing the tomb, we prepared a special sarcophagus in memory of Archpriest Goladas. Even though it has been over a week, I am still praying that he will turn up unharmed. Nothing is going well of late. I can't find the earth ward. Last I remember, I left it on the table in my room. On top of that, the evil aura continues to grow every day. Curse this chapel. We should have never come here. This is the end. The Hammerites are starting to hear voices. An extremely powerful evil spirit is approaching. There is no escape for us. It is only a matter of time before it breaks free. The only thing I can do is lock myself in my room with the key to the graveyard. May the builder have mercy on our souls. I don't think so. Well, it looks like he died of starvation in an honorable fashion rather than becoming a hunt. I can still hear the voices. Next time I'm going to go up this or down this elevator, which might just lead me to a place I've been before, but we're going to see that tomorrow, so see you guys then.